So this is taking a turn in a better direction now. Moeka, after some persuasion, to an uncomfortable degree, has agreed to join us in our quest to help find FB. We may have convinced Moeka that FB abandoned her. But most importantly, we got her to get out of the house and help us. So that's a win? She's on our side for this mission, so that is indeed a plus. So we found someone picking up the IBN 5100. He puts the IBN 5100 onto the pushcart with a bit of effort and begins walking away. We don't think he's FB. We think he's just some kind of intermediary. No, this was where we found Moeka. Man heads straight for Akihabara Station. Strangely enough, he walks up to an overweight man standing in front of the ticket machine. The overweight man is wearing a t-shirt and has all the signs of an otaku. Doesn't seem to have anything in common with the first guy, who looks like an average salaryman. They transfer the IBM 5100 into the overweight man's suitcase. After they exchange a few words, the overweight man enters the station alone. Then the guy in the suit leaves. What was the purpose of that transfer? Is the overweight man FB? Is he just another link in some kind of chain? At any rate, if we keep following the IBM 5100, we should reach FB eventually. We enter the station. The overweight man boards the Yamanote line. We board on the next car and keep watch through the connecting door. It's a weekday afternoon, so there aren't many passengers. 30 minutes later, we arrive at Shinjuku Station. Here, the train sees a sharp increase in passenger traffic. Oh! Moeka pulls at my sleeve. Good catch, Moeka. The overweight man has slipped into the stream of departing passengers. He's about to exit onto the platform. We follow him, but due to our slow reaction, we have to push our way through the boarding passengers. Train doors close, and it slowly departs. Did he sneak his way back onto the train? The man starts walking toward the exit. No, I guess not. Okay, then. Shinjuku is crowded, so we have to follow close behind or we'll lose him. Then I stop in my tracks. The man is empty-handed. His suitcase is missing. What? For a second, I think we followed the wrong man, but no, it's definitely him. I watched him the whole time he was on the train. Did he leave it behind? There's no doubt he had the suitcase when the train arrived in Shinjuku. Could he have passed it to someone else in this crowd? They know how to lose a tail. What? Oh. Okay. I return to the lab and leap an hour back. Armed with our previous knowledge, I find myself inside the train. I know it's bad manners to use my phone on the train, but this is an emergency. According to the train's display, we're about to leave Otsuka for Ikebukuro. 3 stops to Shinjuku. Moeka is next to be acting inconspicuous. She's quite good at that. I peek at the overweight man in the next car. So this time our reaction's not going to be quite as slow. I time leads back. Doesn't look like Moeka's caught on yet. Yeah, we did some cool stuff with the fucking D-mail machine. Phone wave, name subject to change. Moeka's eyes widen. Train arrives at Shinjuku on schedule. Just to make sure, I'll have Moeka follow the man while he gets off. Before the doors open, he stealthily moved to his car, using the stealth only possessed by a mad scientist. He still has the suitcase with the IBN 5100.
Shinjuku.
Thank you, Mr. Station Announcer. Doors open and passengers spew out. The overweight man leaves too, just like last time. However, he leaves the suitcase on the train. Now, passengers from Shinjuku board. Someone walks up to the abandoned suitcase. It's a woman in her 30s pushing a baby stroller. There is no baby! Oh! The woman casually loads the suitcase into her stroller and sits down. After witnessing that scene, I return to the neighboring car. I need to be careful. These guys are serious about avoiding pursuit. The train starts moving. Contact Morka so we can regroup later. Oops. After that incident, the package swaps couriers like a hot potato, snaking around the tracks that run through Tokyo like a web. Whenever they give me the slip, I time leap and resume the chase. We are serious about this. Finally, the courier and package get aboard the Hibiya line and return to Akihabara Station, where it all began. Recognize the last courier. He's one of the men who raided the lab with Moeka. Oh! Dark skin, crew cut, the one who hit me with his gun. The man easily carries the 25-kilo package out of the station. We follow. The car honks its horn. Moeka and I immediately hide. Peering out from cover, I see a white flatbed parked in front of the station, a flat truck. A muscular man hops out of the driver's seat.
Huh?
What? Mr. Braun? I know that face. No, it can't be. I desperately try to organize my thoughts. That's Tenuji Yugo, owner of the Braun Tube Workshop. Mr. Braun. Why? Why is he here? Does this mean he's connected to FB? To the Rounders? Was the Braun Tube Workshop just a front for CERN? Is that how he could afford to keep it open? What's going on here? His shop is right below the lab. If he's working for the enemy, then... I shiver at the thought. Stop. Let's not rush to conclusions. He might just be another courier. I watch from a distance. Tenoji takes the suitcase from the crew cut man and loads it into the backseat of his car. Then he gets into the car alone and takes off toward Showadori. I stare after it in disbelief. Mr. fucking Braun! Whoa! Where are we going? 7654? Okay, what are we doing here? I time leap several hours to before the first band arrived at the coin locker. Then I explain the situation to Moeka. My plan is to get ahead of the package. After killing some time at Starbucks, we rent a car. I don't have a license, so Moeka's driving. We go to the streets in front of the roundabout, facing Showadori, and park near Yodobashi Camera. Now we wait.
緊張しているのか。肩に力が入りすぎているぞ。運転歴はどれぐらいだ？
ペーパー。
Oh.
ペーパーって、ペーパードライバーということか。勘弁してくれ。事故るなよ。
I was surprised Moeka had a license in the first place. Apparently FB told her it would come in handy for her rounder work. I suppose FB was right. I have Moeka wait in the car while I keep a lookout on the roundabout. white station wagon's already stopped there. From this distance, I can clearly see Tennoji in the driver's seat. Nobody else is riding. The crew cut guy should arrive just after 5 p.m. As expected, the crew cut man arrives right on time, effortlessly dragging the suitcase just behind him. It feels weird seeing the exact same scene from a different angle. I hurry back to the car, where Muaka's waiting.
来るぞ
The station wagon rolls past us. Takes a left turn at the Showadori intersection toward Okachimachi. Muaka smoothly sets the car in motion. Finally, we arrive at Tennoji's house in Okachimachi. This is the house where Suzuha lived. Her rusty old mountain bike is still sitting out front. Tennoji brings the IBN 5100 inside. We stop a little farther down the road and keep watch.
どういうこと？ FB はどこ？
あの家に運び込んだことが何を意味するかだ。一時的な保管場所ということなのか、それとも。
Is he FB? Does he know FB? Muaka insists that FB is a woman. So maybe it's Tennoji's wife, whom I've never met. I have Muaka show me one of FB's mails. Ding. M4, it's true that you're not very good with people, but I think that's just a part of what makes you unique and special. Besides, you have no trouble talking to me, do you? There's nobody else who works as hard as you. I'm very thankful for that. I'm glad you joined the Rounders. Even if nobody else values you, I'll always look out for you. Feel free to email me whenever you like. Oh yes, since you're finally in Nagoya, you should try some of the local delicacies. Not good for your health to keep eating convenience store food. Would you not like miso M4? In any case, a girl your age needs to eat better. I recommend the firm miso stew. Your next mission is to go to Akihabara in Tokyo, so find an apartment by next week. I deposited a special bonus in your account, so feel free to use it. Talk to you soon. Your mother, FB. Your mother. Wow. He's kept a lot of mails archived, just like this one.
M4 というのが私のコードネーム。それも FB がつけてくれた。
Olga's a mailing machine. She sent FB nearly 10 mails a day, but FB replied to every single one. You have to be a saint to reply to all those emails. No wonder Moeka was so dependent on FB. It looks like it. I have Daru set up a wireless infrared camera on the telephone pole down the street. I park a couple blocks away and watch the video feed. Next day, Tennoji goes to work on his moped like usual. He returns after sunset. There's no sign of his daughter, Nai, or his wife. Something finally happens early Sunday morning. Just before 3 a.m., 6 people show up at Tennoji's house. It's dark, but I recognize them. They're the Rounders who raided the lab with Moeka. Moeka doesn't show much of a reaction. I thought she knew them. I asked, but she says she's never met them before. It looks like this Worldline's Moeka has been cut off completely. Were they done with her once she found them in IBN 5100? Tennoji comes outside and loads the IBN 5100 into the station wagon. maybe once we crossed into Luca's D-mail world line, the IBN was broken before Moeka could steal it. Therefore, Moeka never found it. Therefore, Moeka was never cut off. And since Moeka wasn't cut off, FB was still emailing her, I guess. And since Moeka was still active, so to speak, FB brought her into this crew. Then the 6 men get in and drive away. Tenoji sees them off, then goes back inside his house. Well, I guess we should follow them. I'm interested in Tenoji's story, but the IBN 5100 will lead us to FB. I decide to follow the station wagon. The pursuit ends at Narita International Airport. 6 men, IBN 5100 in tow, board a plane headed for France. To CERN. France, CERN's home country. What does this mean?
天王寺の妻が FB の可能性がある。
Since there's been no sign of FB this far, she must be an extremely cautious individual. But the evidence suggests only one possibility. On World Line Alpha 1, Moega's men attacked the night the time leap machine was completed. Their timing was perfect. It makes sense if you assume that Tenoji is closely linked to FB. He was right downstairs the whole time we were discussing our plans. FB knew exactly what we were up to. We were dancing to her tune all along. When we get back to Akiba, Moeka and I start walking toward Tenoji's house. On the way, I get an angry call from Kurisu demanding an update, so I decide to take care of that first. I don't like where this is going. Oh, new mail received. Hello, Mayuri. I saw Orion last night. It was really pretty. I hope you were looking up at the same time, because then it would be like we were close by, even if we were really far away. Stars are romantic if you think like that, aren't they? Yes. Yes, I saw it too. First night in a while I've had time to look at the stars. I don't think it was Orion. It's a winter constellation. Unless Mayuri somehow got across the world, I suppose. Hi, Christina. Kurisu sighs when she sees me. Nice to see you too.
あんたね、少しは連絡したらどうなの？
Well, I'm sorry. I've been busy.
ずっと立て込んでいたのだ。
立て込んでたね。
Kurisu glances at Moeka. Hello.
もしかして心配していたのか？
私じゃないわよ。私は別にあんたがどこで何をしてようが知ったことじゃないけど。
Yes, right then, bye.
ただ、マユリはすごく心配してた。
Oh.
見てて、痛々しいぐらいにね。
Oh, okay. That's fair. I'm sorry, Mayuri.
せめて、あの子にだけは連絡してあげなさい。
Well, she just mailed me, so that's a plus. Now that she mentions it, it feels like I haven't talked to Mayuri in forever. It does.
すべてはマユリを救うため。敵の正体がもうすぐ分かりそうなんだよ。
というか、敵って。
Kurisu glances at Moeka again. I thought she was my enemy. Moeka is completely expressionless. She's lightly kicking the dirt in boredom. She hasn't used her phone once since we began the search for FB. She's turning around. Moeka face turn, hell yeah.
彼女は敵じゃないの。
敵だが真実を求めるため協調体制をとっている。
マユリを 殺す人なんでしょ。
そうだ。
However, Moek is just a pawn, one that no longer poses a threat. Kudos to you for recognizing that. I'm glad he finally came to that conclusion. I understand why that... God, yeah, I understand why his reaction was so angry at first. And it was just me coming in, pretty much blank, who just couldn't help but feel bad for how, just far she'd fallen, so to speak. I don't know if she no longer poses a threat, but we certainly have a similar goal. So I guess as long as we still have this goal, she's probably not a threat to us. I don't think. Save Mayuri. I need to capture the king. Well, the king's cell phone.
まあいい。それでこれからどこか行くんでしょ。私もついていく。
正気か、助手よ。
正気だけど助手じゃないから。
Yes, you keep denying that.
危険かもしれないぞ。
That is accurate. For once I agree with your assertion. Okabe? Kurisu falters for a moment, but quickly tightens her expression.
今日の私は死ぬことになってる。
What? I've experienced the future, so I know who dies today.
いや、お前は死なない。
だったら問題なし。世界から死なないことを保証されたようなものだから。
Huh? Right, Kurisu doesn't die today. Neither does Mayuri. Am I forgetting a sequence of events where Kurisu died outside of the opening? The only person who dies today is Moeka, Kiryu Moeka. This afternoon she kills herself. I've already told Moeka her fate. In spite of that, Moeka doesn't seem upset, at least not on the surface. She's expressionless as always. The only difference is that she's not checking her phone as often. But Moeka's not a strong woman. Beneath that expressionless mask, is she struggling against the fear of death? I'd say that's unfair to... I'd argue that she's shown a degree of strength just by leaving her apartment and coming along with us. Before that, she was entirely dependent on FB. So this is really her first show of strength. Decide to confront Tennoji directly. Oh. Okay. That turned around. I have Kurisu stand guard outside the house while Moeka and I go inside. Not that we're planning to break in. We ring the doorbell like honest citizens. Tennoji soon opens the door and invites us into the living room. Okay. The divergence meter is sitting in its usual spot. I glance at the numbers. 0.523307%. There's still a long way to go before I reach 1%. How much more of this can I take?
よく来てくれたな。
Just after dawn, much too early for guests, but Tennoji welcomes us with a smile. He even starts preparing some instant coffee.
ずいぶん早起きなんですね、ミスター・ブラウン。
まあな。苗の学校の時間に合わせてるから、基本的に早起きなんだよ。
Okay,
今夏休み中だが、もう習慣になっちまってる。
that's fair.
お嬢さんはまだ寝ているんですか？
Probably.
うっせえ。苗のこと聞き出してどうするつもりだ。ねえ そうとしたらマジで殺す。
Yes, sir.
し
No
ません
worries. No worries there. More interested in his wife. There's still no sign of her. Is she asleep too? Or could she be hiding somewhere? I need to do a thorough search of the house, but of course that's impossible. Then there's what he said just now about seeing Nai off to school. Sounds like something a single father would say. I suspected that FB was Tenoji's wife, but that may have been a mistake. Maybe Tenoji is just another courier after all. Maybe he doesn't even know about FB. There's a possibility that FB might not even be in Akiba. I need answers. How do I get them? Mooka is just staring at the floor. Has he even asked who this woman is and why she is here? Can't count on her for any bright ideas. Whether or not Tenoji's wife is FB, I don't think this man will fall for any tricks. I decide to go for the direct approach. Hey, are you FB?
数時間前この家の前に6人の男が集まりとあるものを持ってフランスに渡った。そのことについて当然ご存知ですね。
This time, Tenoji doesn't give me his usual macho attitude. He just smiles softly.
それが
IBN5100 あなたは知っているはずだ。
幻のレトロ PC だろ。
Yes? This is too easy. He's never this cooperative.
あなたは何者だ？運び屋か？それともラウンダーか？
I don't like that expression. Instead of answering my question, Tenoji looks straight at Mooka.
おめえは裏切ったのか M4。
Oh. 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 Welp. Mooka jerks up right. M4 is Mooka's codename, something only FB should know.
もしかして FB
Tenoji laughs once, a dry
フェ
sound.
ルディナント・ブラウンって知ってるか？
Oh. Mooka and I look at each other, confused by the sudden change of topic. That's where his code name came from.
おいおい、ブラウン管を発明したノーベル物理学賞の偉人だぞ。
No fucking wonder. Oh. Tenoji has a thing for brawn tubes, I know that. But what does that have to do with anything? Ferdinand, Braun,
フェルディナント・
FB...
ブラウン。頭文字は
Ding ding ding! Oh. Oh.
どういうことだ？
Oh. Tenoji casually produces a handgun. The motion is so smooth and natural that I don't even recognize it as a gun at first. Its heavy form gives off a chilling black luster. The muzzle is pointed at Mooka. Well, I guess we know what fate has in store for our new friend. Mooka and I are unarmed. We didn't plan for this. How could we have? We thought FB was Tenoji's wife, not the man himself.
一つ聞かせてください。あなたの奥さんは
苗を産んだ時に死んだ。それが
Well, I curse silently. No wonder I've never seen her. She's been dead for years. Tenoji is FB.
そんな やいや、
俺への依存の次は現実逃避か。
Keeping his gun trained on Moaga, the man I knew as Mr. Braun laughed scornfully. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage. I was a fool to believe the direct approach would work. Yeah! Now my recklessness is gonna get both of us killed! No, not both of us. I don't die here. I'm here because I time leap on the 16th. The fact is written on the fabric of this world line. After Moaga dies, no doubt. So the attractor field model is right. I can't possibly die now. On the morning of the 15th. My survival is guaranteed by the same force that keeps killing Mayuri. However, Moaga has no such protection. She dies today. It doesn't matter how. I could easily die now, right before my eyes. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. Doesn't matter. My goal is to obtain FB's cell phone and send a D-mail to Moaga in the past. That is the reason I'm here. In any case, I mustn't let his handgun scare me. There's no turning back now. All I can do is stay on the offensive.
あなたがラウンダーの一員だったとはな。セルンの犬だったとはな。
犬か。間違っちゃいけない。
Tenoji's like a different person today. He's composed. He doesn't get angry, even when I provoke him. You wouldn't expect a man with a gun to be so calm. Is this who he really is? Was the gruff but good-natured storekeeper just an act?
撃てば銃声で娘が目を覚ます。
だからなんだ。
娘にそんな汚れ仕事をしている姿を見られたいのか。
俺の娘は見た目で判断するような器の小さい女じゃねえんだよ。
She'll understand? I grind my
よ
teeth.
りによってあなたがラウンダーとは橋田鈴はあなたにそんなことをさせるために世話をしてやったんじゃない。
Oh. Weak point? Tenoji's smile stiffens for a second. Then he slaps his knee and laughs.
なんだよおめえ。すずさんのこと知ってんのか。だったらもっと早く言ってくれよ。
What? Tenoji and I haven't spoken about Suzuha on this world line.
だがな。ずいぶん分かったようなこと言うじゃねえか。すずさんは10年も前に死んだんだ。その当時、岡部は8歳かそこらだろう。なのにすずさんのことが分かるってのか。
わかるさ。
I glare at Tenoji. The anger and frustration are overwhelming.
俺の主観時間では彼女はほんの数週間前までこの時代にいた。
She worked at your store.
未来を変えるのは君たちにかかってる。私は荷物をこの秋葉原に絶対持ってくるから。そして君たちに責任を持って託すから。お願い、未来を変えてほしい。
I still remember her words vividly. Though it feels like it's been forever since she spoke them. In objective time, it was just a few days ago.
あなたのすぐ近くにいたんだよ。彼女は橋田鈴、いや天音鈴葉はセルンと戦うためにこの時代にやってきたタイムトラベラーだ。
日本。
気づかなかったのか FB。 あなたの恩人は2036年からやってきたんだよ。我がラボの一員ダルの娘だ。 鈴葉はセルンを恨んでいた。なのにその鈴葉に世話になったあなたはセルンの犬か。これでは鈴葉が浮かばれないぞ。
でたらめ言ってんじゃねえよ。
Noji thrusts his gun at me. Barely managed to keep from flinching. Good
ど
man.
うしてこんなことになった。
That's a good fucking question.
うるせえな。いろいろあるんだよ。
Complicated. That's supposed to be an excuse?
本当に FB
Norika looks completely lost. Tenoji sighs and lowers his gun.
ああ、そうだ。
メールは
Your mother?
全部俺が書いた。なぜ女言葉かって？カムフラージュだよ。正体を隠すためのな。ネットでもネカマなんて腐るほどいるだろ。
Well,
マジな話、大変だったんだぜ M4。メール
おう
送りすぎだタコ。
oh, so much for a saint. I mean, did we really expect FB to be a saint? But that's harsh.
おめえのくだらねえ相談に全列してやったんだ。感謝しろ。
Oh,
そんな
oh no.
FB は私のお母さんみたいな存在で、私は FB のためなら何だって。
そう仕向けたんだよ。おめえみたいなメンヘルは簡単に依存してくれるから操りやすい。
That's low. That's fucking low.
もうやめろ。
That is really low. I approach Tenoji, but freeze once he points the gun at me again.
なぜ連絡くれなかったの？
連絡？ああ、IBN5100 を手に入れた時点でおめえはもう用済みだからだ。
用済み。
That was obvious. I've been telling her this whole time that FB abandoned her. I guess it wasn't real to her until she heard it from FB's own mouth.
ダイレクトメールでメンバーを募集するのは機密性の保持の観点からするとザルだけどな。それがラウンダーのやり方だ。そしてIBN5100 を見つけたメンバーは任務達成となり口封じされる。例外なく全員だ。
Eliminated? What? What is he saying?
そうすることでセルンと委員会は機密を保持しつつ安い金で俺たちみたいなはみ出し者を利用してるわけだ。 あいつらにしてみればラウンダーは全員駒さ。悲しいことにな。
Without dropping a smile, Tenoji takes his gun.
任務達成はすなわち処分確定。扱いとしては犬っつうより家畜だな。
And presses it against the side of his head.
逆らえば家族が危険にさらされるんだ。大事な娘に手出しさせられねえだろ。
Oh, fuck! He was supposed to kill her! He was supposed to kill her! And that's why he... Ah! Oh, fuck. He was... Anyone who finds an IBN 5100 is eliminated. No exceptions. But he didn't kill Moeka. He cut her off, which would lead to her death in time, but he didn't kill her. Obviously couldn't keep in contact, because then they'd know that he disobeyed their orders. But he tried to let her live. Jesus. Shit. Shit! He disobeyed orders, tried to let her live, but she was already dependent on him to the point where she couldn't live without him. And that's just fucking sad.
おい、
That's just...
すずさんには悪いと思ってる。ほんと、なんでこんなことになったんだろうな。
Ah! He pulls the trigger.
"なんで?"
Brains splatter against the wall. Tennoji's massive body drops to the floor and sprawls out, motionless. A dark red stain begins to spread over the tatami mats. He's dead. Tennoji is dead. It's over, and I still don't understand what happened. Would he have killed himself even if we hadn't confronted him? Was his death, too, the will of fate? Tennoji had completed his mission. Maybe he chose to eliminate himself rather than face the CERN assassins. God, I really hope I'm not wrong about that, and he just didn't kill himself because he was done with his mission and expendable, like all of the Rounders. He specifically said that disobeying orders, they go after your family, and he can't let anyone touch Nai.
バカだ。
He specifically said that. Bite down hard on my lip. Pound my fists against the floor.
娘を残して
She didn't even wake up.
手に死んでるんだよ。
I meant to protect her with his sacrifice, but what is Nai supposed to do now?
しかもなんで笑いながら死ねるんだよ。
All Rounders are expendable, he said. Does that mean FB was just another pawn? Is that how CERN operates? That's insanity! This can't be real. Nai, is she still asleep in the next room? Blissfully unaware of her father's suicide? How do I explain this to her? Should I run? Again, strictly speaking, my purpose is to obtain FB's phone. Once I send the D-mail and change the world line, all of this will be undone. I can run like a coward, and no one will know. I'll know. I timidly slide open the door to Nai's bedroom. Oh no. Looks like you'd expect. There's a red backpack hanging next to the desk, and there's a futon laid out on the floor. But Nai isn't there. Window is open. The lace curtains are waving as if to invite the fresh morning breeze inside.
いない。
Where did she go? No, don't tell me CERN kidnapped her. I don't even know if she was here when we arrived. None of this makes sense. This isn't the world I know. This is fucked up.
携帯を
Where's his
探そう
phone? I need Tenoji's phone. I'm relieved Nai isn't here. You don't have to tell her about her father's death. I find Tenoji's phone in his pants pocket. I was ready to kill him for it if I had to. I never thought he would kill himself. Fucking Okabe, going all Fallout, passing his speech checks. And now I'm looting his dead body like a hyena scavenging for scraps of meat. I make myself want to puke. I leave as soon as I have the phone, dragging the catatonic Moeka with me. Where's Kurisu amidst all of this? What did she do when she heard a gunshot? We regroup with Kurisu, who is worried sick waiting outside, and hail a taxi. Wish we hadn't spent so much time parked near Tenoji's house. Once the body is found, the police might trace the rental car back to us. Maybe we should have reported it first, but I'd rather not have to answer any questions. Besides, soon none of this will have happened.
そう店長が
First we take Moeka back to her apartment. There I explain to Kurisu what happened. I kinda don't want to leave her alone. Moeka didn't say a word on the way back. Now she's sitting on the floor by the entrance, staring off into space. It must have been quite a shock to hear Tenoji's, FB's confession. One person she trusted betrayed her. She may never recover. She deserves a chance, though. Doesn't deserve to die. Were Tenoji's actions really a betrayal? Or is it just CERN policy? I'm not quite convinced. Something felt off back there. Rounders who complete their mission are eliminated. No exceptions. Moeka completed her mission. That's what FB said. In that case, why wasn't Moeka killed?
なあ萌かもしかしたら FB はお前を生かそうとしたのかもしれないあの人はお前を見捨てたんじゃなくて突き放して生かそうとしたのかも
It's almost crazy to believe, but this may just be wishful thinking. We'll never know FB's true intentions. But I want to believe that Tenoji did care for her, that there was a place for Moeka somewhere. What am I doing? Why am I trying to comfort Moeka? Maybe I'm just soft. Maybe both Moeka and Braun were just tragic kegs in the fucking CERN machine. And that outside of their responsibilities and their ties to CERN, they're actually good people who deserve a decent life without the CERN hanging over them.
岡部、今すぐ D メールを送るべきよ。
Kurisu's expression is grave.
今を逃すといろいろ面倒なことに巻き込まれるかもしれないから。
Kurisu had the same thought as me. We don't want the police getting in our shit.
あんたの目的はマユリを救うことであってセルンへの復讐じゃないでしょ。
Why not both?
私たちが作った
タイムリープマシンのせいで犠牲が出るのは気持ちのいいことじゃない。
ああ、そうだな。
FB's phone is in my possession. There's no longer any reason to stay on this world line. It's only a matter of time until the police come looking for us. I should send the D-mail immediately. When I do, the present will be reconstructed. Tennoji will still be alive. Mooka will still be in contact with FB. At last, the IBN 5100 will return to me. I just need to think about saving Mayuri, and all will be well.
ダルはもうラボに来ていると思うか？
電話してみる。
I'll send the same message I tried to send earlier from Moaka's phone. Only this time it will be from FB's phone. When Moaka sees it, she'll believe it to be an order from FB. Knowing her dependence on FB, she'll obey without question. It makes me sick to be taking advantage of Moaka's vulnerabilities like this. How am I any different from FB?
あと5分くらいでラボに着くって。
Well, so we just wait until then.
ねえ、さっき店長の家でのことだけど。
After closing her phone, Kurisu glances at Moaka and lowers her voice.
私外で見張ってて。
Yeah?
直後ぐらいにあの子の姿
Wait, what?
見た。
あの子。
I ask, even though I already know the answer. There's only one person it could be.
なえちゃん。家の裏口から走り去っていった。呼び止めようとしたら目があったわ。
Kurisu bites her lip, as if fighting an unpleasant memory. It happened right after she heard the gunshot. If that's true, then Nai saw her father die. She saw her father die and ran away. I don't like this. There's a knock at the door. Someone's here. Who? I don't like this. Moaka, who had been squatting by the entrance, slowly lifts her head. I don't like this at all. This is wrong. The timing's too perfect. Today, Kiryu Moaka dies. This world line is already approved that fate. Has it come for her already? Moaka reaches for the doorknob. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I try to stop her, but too late. Moaka is already turning the doorknob. I don't like this. The door opens slowly. I have a feeling I know what face we're going to see, and I don't like it. And there stands. I'm gonna.
Konnichiwa.
Here she is. An innocent greeting. A child's voice. Familiar. How did she find this place? How did she find us? How did she get here? Why did she come here? She ran away. Our eyes met. Right after I heard the gunshot. Nai steps up to Moaka. Moaka's body blocks my view. And then it falls. The next instant, Moaka drops to her knees like a string-cut puppet. An innocent laugh. Hands dyed with blood. A cleaver in her hand!
嘘でしょ。
嘘じゃない。
Nai's lips twist into a vicious sneer, victorious sneer. She looks straight at me, her eyes burning with intense hatred. Oh shit, those aren't the eyes of a child. What's going on here? Is this really Nai?
私は許さない。
The venom in her voice chills me to the bone.
父さんを死に追いやったお前たちを
Well, yes, he died because we exposed him, but he died because he was around her, and he had to die when he was exposed, or else.
絶対に許さないから私がこの手で殺してやるまで許さないから
Kurisu and I stare in shocked silence. Neither of us can move a muscle.
岡部倫太郎
My heart skips a beat. I feel like someone just walked over my grave.
お前は15年後に殺すそれまで怯えて待ってなさい
Well, Nai tosses the knife away and leaves, laughing all the while.